Welcome. Happy May 11th. Here with a message. We're expanding off our message we received last time with as below, so above. And we're doing work within the lower world, the lower dimensions. But this is in order to do more shadow work and to shine the light on what needs to be seen. It has to do with our truth, and this truth is connected to a truce. We know that last time we met up, we spoke about the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Hedgehogs here. This is passive, slow, and steady energy. And this energy transforms. We talked about how something leaves, but it's like a boomerang. It comes back but it's because of how it's exiting. There is actually the energy changes is because we let go. We let go of this, what's leaving our life. We're letting go of it. This is eclipse. This is eclipse stuff, right? Heard many times that eclipse out what's no longer for our greatest good, but there's also bringing in what is. Like this is a transformation. We talked about that. We're transforming with Aries, I am, and Scorpio, our connection to the lunar eclipse that we had on May 5th, 5/5, 5th month, 5th day, portal activation energy. And it's connected to the Emperor. We know that Aries is expanding with energy, but the energy of youth is applied here. This has to do with our inner child, children, and actual children. We're in a very fertile time. There's a connection here. So this energy is going to change. It's going to change because of the fire, because of the Father, because of the Emperor. This is the Three of Wands. This is the Three of Fire. And it's connected to what is transforming, a transformation of the self. But what is transforming of the self with I am here, the first house, is connected to the 7th house and our partnerships. This is the energy of the opposites coming together to create the whole through the center point. We're also working with the 8th house to have an ending and a new beginning, our connection to working with Scorpio and our Pluto retrograde. That Pluto is retrograde for another month, till June 11th. Connection there. And the 11th house, our friendships, the community, how we're coming together, working with Aquarius. So this energy is transforming from this to this. Passive, slow and steady. And look, it looks kind of sneaky. Like, look at the imagery. Like, it's just, this, I'm out of here. But then look at what is returned. And in our last message, there was a part 1 and part 2. It'll be linked down below in this description if you haven't checked it out yet and feel called to. This will make, I'm sure, much more sense. That this has to do with a partnership, with some sort of partnership that we're holding on to tightly with. Love, in business. But we let go of it. We let go of it. We set it free. This is unconditional love. Unconditional love is free. It's not conditional. It's unconditional. And we're going to talk about what that means. Because this energy is transforming through it being allowed to open up to discovery. So if this is being able to say to my partner, like if my partner and I go into separation of any kind, and it doesn't mean like we're like, not actual separation like breaking up, but some sort of separation where we're being put in a situation where we're in separation, like long distance relationship for any sort of reason, or our partner is growing, that we set them free. We set them free. We're not putting them in a box. We're not putting them in the corner and saying like, you have to be this. We're not putting conditions on it. right? You have to be this so I can be me. This isn't that. This is free. This is being able to say, okay, this energy, I'm going to honor that this energy is about to transform with earth and fire. And we have the negative tetrahedron of earth coming together with a positive tetrahedron of fire to have a heart chakra activation. And we know that this is about a harmony. It's a negotiation through the center point. So a truce is being honored here, and it's being honored in the Four of Swords. And we got this. We got this as part of the message as to what's happening here. But what's happening is this energy is transforming with the Empress and the Six of Cups. Our partnerships are going to transform because we're transforming I am. We're transforming the self. And we're setting what needs to be set free. We're allowing love to express itself freely without manipulation here. This is not, we're not controlling our partnerships. We're setting them free. We're able to navigate our own energy in such a way that's unconditional love, that we're able to stand in our highest power, as well as so is our partnership, whichever way this is playing out. But it's happening through judgment. It's happening through an expansion. And it has to do with a power struggle. We're ending a power struggle that's connected to strife and separation here with the devil energies. And to do this, in order to do this, we're going within and we're activating with our information, with our authenticity, with our truth. But it is connected to a truth. Something is being reflected back to us here. And in order for this energy to go from this to this and then boomerang back into our life, because we're setting it free, we're letting it go, and it's coming back to us transformed. And remember, all these situations will be different for all of us as we're all uniquely expanding on our paths. It's connected to what love is. Okay? Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy or boast. It's not proud or rude. It's not self-seeking or easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in truth. It always protects, always trusts, hopes, and always preserves. And this has to do with, we're being put in situations where we're seeing in our partnerships that our partners are not God. They're not source. We're putting our partnerships on a pedestal, and we're not, like, you know, if something negative happens, then we're saying, you know, I'm not feeling love. This isn't love. This isn't this. This isn't that. This is an understanding that our partners are human. And yes, we can step into our God and Goddess high selves and operate that way, but we're still human, and we're not going to get it perfect, and we're not going to get it right. So if we make a mistake, it doesn't mean we don't love someone. And we're seeing that. We're holding ourselves accountable for that, because we make mistakes too. We're all human. And, you know, channel message, check out that song Human. Look up Human. But I just want to get a quick message for how this energy is shifting. What's happening here? We know we're opening up to discovery, and it's connected to the Six of Wands, a healing victory with the Father, a healing victory with force, a healing victory with I am, and I will expand, I will transform, and I will allow this transformation. And it is connected to a power struggle. This power struggle is coming to an end because we're going to create with it. So we're going to go here, and we're just going to get a message of what's shifting until the next time we meet up and see how we're expanding off this further. All right. No message, guys. No message. Okay. There's no message coming here. It's not here. It's not happening here. We're going here. This is connected to justice. We had an ending with the element of air to face anxiety, to face our anxieties, to face our worries, and create with them art between the masculine and feminine, the sun and the moon. So let's see, being called to go here for this message, so we'll go. Okay, so how are we making art through heartbreak? This happened through heartbreak. There's some sort of heartbreak being honored here when this shifts, because we have to set something free in order for it to come back to us, transformed anew. And we talked about this last time we met up. This, for some of us, this is a new person coming in, and for some of us, this is our partner being put forth in a situation where they're separating from us, but we have to set them free, and they're coming back to us transformed anew. And so will we. We will transform ourselves through this experience. All right. There it is. And we got the Nine of Pentacles, was the main energy on the bottom of the deck. This has to do with expanding in the Garden of Venus with love. Where is that? I just want to get the card right here. Just flipped over. So that's what we're doing. Each counterpart is going to work with themselves to expand in the Garden of Venus. But there's no such thing as separation. Separation is an illusion. And we're seeing that. So here is our truth right here. Here's the Four of Swords, where we find our truth. And it's in recuperation. So this energy is going to expand through a recuperation to heal from heartbreak. And remember, this is connected to scribe messages that we shared last time we met up. We're healing from a Seven of Cups situation. We're healing from delusion. In order to understand something. We needed to understand something. This needed to happen because this was about control. Look at the Four of Pentacles. This is about control. We're not controlling this. We're not controlling this expansion. We're not controlling this shift. We have to let go and allow. This is natural. And the Hierophant is here. We have guidance. We have guidance in order to do so. This has to do with maturity. This has to do with maturity. So balance is restored with connection and a celebration. So balance restored, celebration, and it has to do with our kindness. And we know that we're working with the King of Cups. This has to do with support. This is connection to our 5/5 lunar eclipse. This is the message. It's the King of Cups. This is how this energy shifts. This is the main message right here. And transforms from the Knight of Pentacles into the King of Wands. Stability, control, honesty, meaning support. The king is a sensitive but emotionally intuitive, strong male influence. He can represent an idealistic male influence such as a friend, partner, or family member. As he gives love and support to those who need it, he is wise and charismatic and brings a sense of grounding and a realistic approach to situations. He is a great counselor, and he brings to your attention the ability to trust more, open up, be compassionate, and mindful of yourself and those around you. And that's what we're learning when this energy transforms, and we understand that this is unconditional love, and it's all these things we just talked about within this book, and that what's meant for us will never pass us by. This is about standing in the highest form of love for self and love for others, and love for the experience of our expansion here. And what's our spiritual quest? A spiritual quest is having the experience in order to evolve. So, star message: listen to the guidance being offered to you. Listen to your wisdom and intuition. This is the nurturer here, the great nurturer, the mother represented in the masculine form, our connection to expanding with the mother. All right. Until next time, you know I'm sending it to you, those good healing vibes. I love you. Take care. And we'll see you next time we expand.